We're gonna have to. No, I hit record already. It's gonna have to. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of Dirty Water Podcast.
Come Suck Balls.
Come Suck Balls Podcast. I'm your host, Nick Collins, otherwise known as Mr. Paradise.
Mr. Paradise? Where did
you call me Mr. Paradise.
I've never heard Mr. Paradise.
You're lying, and it's my name. They call me Mr. Paradise. I have my co-host
AJ. I'm here now too, and I don't have a cool nickname. I don't have a cool nickname. I didn't think of one. I didn't know we were doing nicknames before we came on.
We're not doing nicknames. It's my nickname. People call me that. They call me Mr. Paradise.
We're starting off by you saying you have a nickname.
I'm establishing that I'm cool. I'm relatable.
That's what Mr. Paradise gives off.
I don't know. Shut up.
It sounds like it's trying really hard.
I'm not trying really hard. This is a very laid back podcast.
Laid back nickname. First podcast on. We don't really know. What do we even talk? We're just. I guess we're doing it now.
Anything.
I was gonna say, what do people talk about on podcasts?
Well, no. It could be like a bullshit one. We could have some stupid ass topic. I looked it up the other day.
Yeah.
I looked up like best podcasts, and like
we gotta find the blueprint.
Literally, the top results was like top 20 journalism podcasts, and I just was like, ugh. What the fuck is a journalism podcast? That's some boring ass shit.
Yeah.
You can't lock us down a topic. This is not a political podcast. This is a comedy podcast.
This is if you want to laugh, guys, come here. This is the funny one. You can tell. You can already tell. I know.
We are the fourth. Nope, can't think of the word. We are the new boys on the block. We're gonna be the funniest podcast by next week, I'm sure, unless we record one episode and give up.
To be honest, I don't even know what's gonna happen with this. I want to keep it going.
Well, yeah. You want to keep it going?
Yeah, no, actually, I just came on. This was gonna be a one-off thing. I was just trying to get you off my ass, man.
Well, yeah, I would have fucking talked to you about this for 2 months more every day. You weren't at school, I'd be like, I'll drive down, I'll come down.
We'll talk, have a little podcast.
But we're a whatever podcast. We don't have a topic. We're just talking, all right?
We don't have what's the word? We don't have a niche or anything. We do our own.
Our audience is going to be niche because it's going to be a bunch of fucking morons or very smart people.
Or we'll have the most intellectual. The most intellectual people, they don't go to podcasts to hear about a certain thing. They want to hear the lives of the average
everyday person.
Everyday person, exactly.
It's sort of a everyman podcast. The podcast for the people.
For the loners, honestly.
Nope.
We're for the losers out there. All you losers listening.
You're for the losers. I, Mr. Paradise.
I'm the voice of the loser.
I am just a man of the people.
You get the mix. You get Mr. Paradise for the people. This is my
springboard into politics. This is how I'm going to launch into politics.
This is where we start off, our Dirty Water podcast. And then we leap into the presidential election.
Yeah, no,
we go from here.
We bypass any sort of rules where you have to be in politics for X amount of years. No, listen, sir, I have a podcast. I'm more than qualified to run this goddamn country.
You want someone who can talk? You got me. I love public speaking. I get up there. I just spew shit out of my mouth for an hour.
I can talk about anything. Anything you throw at me, I can talk. Is it right?
I answer the tough questions.
Is it correct? I don't know.
It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore if it's right.
Right.
We can just talk.
Yeah.
The people eat it up.
I eat it up. I'm gonna listen to this back and go, yeah, this is some good shit.
This is the good shit.
Give it one stream or one view, whatever. Be like, this is.
We're gonna blow up. We're gonna make a Patreon.
We're gonna make 7 episodes and give up.
And then years from now, some fucking YouTuber will be like, the 7-episode podcast.
A hidden gem.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a hidden gem in the world of podcasts. Overlooked by everyone.
Overlooked by the entire fucking planet. The only people who've listened to it are the guys who made it.
Yeah. No, it's got 2 streams. One from me, one from you.
Exactly.
And that's it. Even the people that were like, oh, yeah, you guys should do it.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone who was backing us before, they're not even going to listen. They're not even.
Shit, man, I won't listen to this.
It's going to be on mute when you're editing it.
What am I even going to edit? There's nothing to edit. I'm just going to upload a clip.
Put the audio file.
Podcasting is the lowest common denominator of entertainment, but it's like everyone's got one. Everyone's got a fucking podcast.
Everyone's got a podcast nowadays. They're just not doing it the same as us.
We're going to be doing big things, making a big splash in the industry.
Yeah. The guys who put out their first episode and are like planning out everything in the first episode.
Well, you listen. The only way that it's gonna happen is if we manifest it to fucking.
We have to be energetically aligned with the audience. There's gonna be no coincidence.
The first few episodes, it's gonna be like, wow, these guys are really like high energy, like they got a lot of spirit. By the time it gets if we fucking make it to 10 episodes, it's gonna be one.
This will be a chore. This will be a chore.
One of us is gonna be staring at a Wikipedia page, going like, we could talk about barrels or something. I don't know. Something funny could do that.
Literally any blue any word on Wikipedia that's underlined in blue, we will talk about it.
I'll click on it.
We'll click on it. We'll go through it. This will be the Wikipedia podcast.
Nope, it's not going to be.
It's going to be the Wikipedia
podcast. It's not a name. We're Dirty Water.
I'm trying to give it something. Actually, no. That's actually yeah. I retract it.
Dirty Water podcast. We're
podcast.
Bound by no genre.
We're the Seinfeld of podcasts.
Nope.
It's a podcast about nothing, guys.
It's a podcast about... Oh, fuck. That's what we are.
that's what we are. Fuck. Shit. Scrap it all. Scrap it. Turn it off.
No,
Turn it off. We're not recording.
Our thing right now is we're driving.
You're right. We're in a car. We're
it's not going to be a whole thing. I'm sure that's going to... I'm sure we're going to listen to it and it's going to sound like fucking dog shit on a computer, but...
We have to keep it until we get into a fucking accident. And we have
drive around until one of us gets horribly injured, and it's like, well, we're on the couch now.
Exactly. This will just be documenting the lead up to one of a life-ending car crash. Where one of us is hospitalized and we're gonna do it in the hospital. We're gonna go through recovery. There's gonna be a physical training episode where we go in and oh yeah, here's AJ. He's fucking trying to make sure his fucking calves come back or something.
Cock doesn't work anymore. We're doing that today.
There's no more blood flow to the lower half of his body.
I would turn it into an audio version of Jackass where I'd be like, we're gonna go sneak up on AJ and fucking punch him in his disabled ass. just muffled audio of just you getting the shit kicked out of you while you're in the fucking hospital.
Lots of ruffling sounds of God.
That's what episode 11
Security coming in.
I'm gonna plan out the next 14 episodes with topics to talk about.
Episode 8 is you will crash the car into a telephone pole on the right.
Episode 8, the one where they crash.
The game fucking crashes a car.
Have you ever watched Friends?
Friends? No.
No?
No. No. I've seen half of an episode on a flight to Florida when I was in
how fucking long
probably
was the flight?
6th grade. And
half an episode? What was it just on you?
Well, because it was this one where the Friends fans out there are gonna be it actually may have been one of the last episods.
Why?
Someone was getting married or something, and something big was supposed to be.
I don't know. I haven't watched the show.
I'm criticizing it, even though I skipped to the end of the show. But it was very boring and not funny. And
Yeah, I've never been a fan of that show. I think it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, all you people out there watch Friends.
I watch a lot of more like I watch a lot of smart TV.
Yeah,
like,
we watch educated television.
Yeah, a lot of Rick and Morty. It's really like the smartest show out there.
Really?
Or I watch The Office, and that's my whole thing.
That's your whole thing?
My whole thing is
That's almost as bad as being a Friends person.
It's worse. I don't like Friends. I think being an Office person is worse. Like, if that's your whole thing.
But there are people who make Friends their whole thing. Like, The Office, at least on its own, is like a good show. They've definitely taken it too far, the fan base. They're still squeezing money out of this show.
Yeah. Like Friends or The Office?
Both. Yeah. They're still squeezing money out of it. Are the Friends cast, are they still doing, like...
They just did something, didn't they? They had a,
Oh, yeah, they had, like, a thing where they all went on...
Was it HBO or was it Paramount or some shit?
No.
Or no, was it... I don't fuck. One of the fucking 1,000 streaming services, they did a thing where it was like a reunion.
Yeah,
it was like an hour thing.
Talk about it.
But I don't think they do a lot of, like... bullshit like that. I mean, every fucking... Like I said, everyone has a podcast. How many Office podcasts are there?
There's a lot. There's one of the fucking Pam and blonde chick.
Yeah,
I know that.
There's fucking Kevin. Kevin has a podcast.
Wait, which Kevin's?
The fat retarded one.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
The actor has one, and it was like the first time I heard his real voice, I legitimately was like, I thought he was retarded for real. I thought he talked like how he talked on the show. I think he's actually a nice guy. He's never gonna hear this, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. We can,
maybe we'll hop on his show. And be like, hey, I thought you were promote our own show.
Exactly. That's a good thing about the show right now. We can kind of just throw shit at anyone and be fucking assholes.
That's such a terrible idea.
We could be the worst people ever. No one's ever gonna hear it, so it doesn't matter.
It does not matter. I don't think you understand this. It does not matter.
I hope someone digs us up. If this goes far, someone digs us up.
The first one is like,
fucking
hey, Kevin from The Office, they thought you were a fucking retard. I'm lumping you into my assumption.
They thought you were a retard.
For future reference, say that AJ said that he was retarded. No. I merely agreed to the point.
Merely just...
I was like, I could see it, but it's a little harsh, AJ.
AJ,
don't you think that's going a little far? A little far?
No.
Oh, yeah,
we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Okay, fine. Yeah, whatever. We don't gotta talk shit about nothing.
We're gonna be the least problematic podcast. Now I'm switching it. This is just gonna be me trying to fucking assign ideas to the podcast the entire time. First, we're
the first episode is just like, well, let's try and figure it out while we record it. That's going to be every fucking episode. What kind of podcast
This is the blank podcast, guys. And then everyone's going to be like, no. Oh, you're right. No, this is going to be that kind of podcast.
This is actually this is sort of my beta test for my upcoming app that I'm making. I briefly talked about before.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No idea.
No?
This is all news to me.
No, I've talked about before. You've heard this for sure. You actually
definitely just went
overwhelming
in
support.
One ear and out the other.
No. It was this. It's sort of a space where like-minded people can get together and sort of discuss certain topics. It's like OnlyFans, but it's more for racists.
Only racists.
I think that I could make a lot of money.
There's a market. They're out there.
There's a racist market. Very volatile. But if you get in at the right time, you can snag something up. I found out there already is an app like that.
Are you serious?
Well, it's like...
they've tried to do it a couple times already.
It's some, Twitter thing. It's like... It's not Twitter, but it's called something else, but it's like, you have to pay to be on it. And it's all these people that got banned off of Twitter that are on it now. But it literally, it sounded when someone told me what it was. I was like, that sounds like my idea that I made up as a fucking joke called Only Racists.
Just a breeding ground for racism. Well,
that's what my app
harvesting
would be.
It.
But the Twitter one is for people that I think just got banned off of Twitter because they're already being problematic, quote unquote.
Quote unquote. No, yeah, I definitely.
I think even the Don Man has one.
The Don Man?
Yeah. Donnie T. 45 or 54, whatever the fuck. Nope, 45. 45.
Donnie T.
Donald Trump.
Oh.
Yeah, the Don.
The Don.
I give him cool nicknames because I really like him. I think he's awesome.
For a second,
I got a portrait painted of him in my room. It looks like Al Capone, but it's Donald Trump instead, smoking a cigar. And I'm like, I pray to that every day.
Donnie,
I do my daily prayer. I go, Donald Trump, please Donald Trump, save me.
Please, Donald Trump, save us.
That video I posted of that thing of the dude on YouTube, someone commented and was like, "What? Save you from what? Being stupid? What the heck is this?" And I just commented back at it. I was like, "Donald Trump, please, Donald Trump, save me." I couldn't tell if the person was being actually what the hell is this? Why are you posting this? It's not funny. Or if they just were memeing, and I just...
Was it someone you know?
No, it was a random person.
Oh, okay.
Once my videos on YouTube passed 15 views, it's up to... It's fucking anyone could be watching them. I don't know anymore. I have a solid grasp on probably 10 people that I think could watch it, and then after that it's I don't know anymore. It's just anyone. It's a coin toss.
It's out there now. It's really out there.
Especially since the Come Town videos have
couple thousand views.
Well, one of them has 12,000.
Jeez.
So there's a few people that have to at least click on the channel and look at other videos for 2 seconds. It's a good boost strategy.
Yeah, clever.
Yeah, it's
drawing in that crowd.
I'm really getting them ready, and then they click on it and they get disappointed.
Yeah.
With all the half-assed shit I put on my fucking channel. This isn't half-assed, so this is not a half-assed.
This is definitely not half-assed.
This is full-assed.
This had a lot of planning.
This is full-assed.
Full-assed.
It's not gonna be good. Temper expectations a little bit, but
this is an ass blast.
Yeah,
this is shit.
An ass blast.
We're gonna be shooting shit
out of the market. We're gonna ass blast those other fucking podcasts out of the fucking water. It's gonna be the WWE Undertaker of fucking podcasts. We're gonna come out, make a fucking tsunami, and absolutely destroy the market. We're gonna make it big. We're making it big time.
We're gonna make it big. I lost my phone.
Where? What do you mean you lost your phone?
Into the abyss.
Well,
it slipped into the seat, and I kept reaching for it, and it just kept shoving deeper and deeper into the car. I simply can't grab it now.
Well, it's fucking gone. It's mine now. Technically, it's part of my vehicle now.
Hold on, wait. I got it. Anyways, back to the podcast, guys. Sorry for the brief interruption. Normally, that would be where our ads are.
Yeah, this
is the ad break.
Yeah, no, we're going to take a quick ad break here.
We're going to take a quick ad break,
we'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Come suck balls.
Yes, come suck balls. Where's the first place you jacked off?
The first place I jacked off?
Yeah. I feel like mine's out there.
It's out there?
It's kind of weird. I don't know.
Well, I mean... Honestly, it was probably just in my house.
But bathroom. Where? Do you in the bathroom?
I jerk off in the bathroom.
Yeah, I don't.
This is a bold first episode.
We got to establish what the fuck we're doing.
Yes. Bold topic for the first episode, guys. But where was your first jack off?
I don't jack off in the bathroom.
Is that? I thought I was kind of an unpopular spot for.
I don't know. I feel like I know a few people that do though, and then I'm like. I do this shit in my room.
I think that's the average.
I cannot jack off in the shower.
You can't?
I've tried it twice. I can't do it.
Why not?
It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I can't it's water. It's not friction. It is friction. It's not, but it's bad friction. It's not good friction.
I don't know. I like it. You know, you turn on the hot water, your muscles relax a little
Nope.
bit.
No, but like I've tried a few times and I just like I can't do it. I sit there and I'm like I'm gonna get fucking chafed in here.
I mean, like that was a good spot for me in high school. I haven't done it since, but oh fuck.
Mark that down. First voice crack. No, but the first place I fucking annihilated my meat was it was at my Cape house. I think I've told you this before. It was at the Cape.
The one that we've
in one of the rooms there's a closet that is like big enough to walk into, and I went in there. I had to have been like, how fucking old was I? I was not old. I was like 13 maybe 12. Like it was the first time, right? And I go in there, I had no idea what I was doing, and I like the whole method of trying to get myself to fucking come was like watching someone who, like a caveman, getting thawed out of ice, and like someone hands him like a fucking computer. It was like that. I was like a Neanderthal, but it was in a fucking closet, and I just cummed on the floor and left. It's pretty good. But I was like, what the fuck just happened?
I feel like that's what it's like for everyone. Like,
I think after the first time, everyone was like, what the fuck just came out of me?
I feel like in that puberty stage, I was just like, every time I had one of those milestones, like ass hair, armpit hair, cum, all those things, I was like, hell yeah! I'm becoming a man!
You screamed that after you came?
Well, maybe not after I came. I was like, yes! It was like a silent one. But when I didn't even notice I had, like, armpit hair until, like, one day I was just, like, scratching my armpit.
Yeah.
In the living room. And I had, like, a solid patch. And I was like, I literally got up and I was like showing my family that I had armpit hair. I was like, fucking go! I got armpit hair.
I feel like that is sort of a weird coming of age type of thing where like you brag to people. But I remember like in middle school, I was walking down like the street in my neighborhood with a few like, you remember the Delhantes and stuff?
Yeah.
Those kids. It was like just neighborhood kids. And I don't even know how the fuck we started talking about it, but we started talking about armpit hair. And I was like, yeah, I got some. They're like, what? And I like,
dude, what?
They were like, they're literally like, let me see it. Or at least that's how my fucking brain remembers it. And I was like, yo, check it out. And they were like, yo, that's a lot. That's awesome. I'm like, I'm a man. I'm a big man on campus.
Big man on campus now.
And then I started shitting my diaper, so I sort of reverted back into being a baby.
What do you mean you started shitting your diaper?
Well, you know, that was like, I peaked. The late night walk where I got to show my armpit hair to other middle school boys, and they congratulated me, and it was like winning a fucking sports game. That was my peak. And then after that, I was like, well, it's only down from here. And you know what? I think I was right.
Won the Super Bowl in middle school with the armpit hair.
I won the puberty Super Bowl for a day. I got the Gatorade splash. I got the fucking
the fucking coach who just gets fucking doused in fucking blue raspberry Gatorade.
Let's go, boys! Look, yeah.
Dude, that's how it is.
That is how it goes, at least for a while. I don't think it took a while for people to talk about. I forget the first time, because we did have the "Where did you first come?" discussion like a few times. It's happened before, but it did not happen in like middle school. I don't think anyone wanted to talk about jacking off.
No. Well, I mean, the only time I remember jacking off being, actually no, there's a few times. I have a few like times. Really fucking stupid stories.
Oh,
so one of them is kind of funny. It didn't really involve me at all. I was in the room at the time.
Did someone jack off in front of you?
No. It was middle school. We were in the locker room. It was during gym. It may have been like after. It was either before or after, because people were like,
on?
No. I didn't get cummed on.
So
it was just, there was no cumming happening. It was just discussion.
It wasn't happening. It already had happened, right?
Yes.
And it was on you.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't in the vicinity of any cum, I don't think.
It was like a slurry.
There was a flurry of cum on me in the middle school bathroom. But I was going in the bathroom. I had to pee. And I take a piss. And there's... I mean, like, are we saying people's names in this?
Well, who are you going to dox?
I'm not gonna
just say their first name.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say the first names. So
Who cares?
There was Joe.
Yeah.
And who was the other person?
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't really matter.
It was either like a Simon or a Cody or a.
Oh yeah.
It was someone. And or no.
Walked in, they had sex.
Was it a Joe? It may have been Isaac.
Did you get molested?
It was one of those. It was from any group of those people I just mentioned. They were in that, and one of them was like, "Yeah, I jerk off." It was like talking about jerking off. And the other person was like, "Ew."
Why was it Joe Pesci? Yeah, I jerk off.
Yeah, I jerk off. I cum.
I jerk off.
I dabble in masturbation.
I kind of cum.
And sometimes. The other person was just like, "Ew, it's fucking gross. You're a nasty person." And it was like, "You're a sinner."
Someone said that they're a sinner?
No. But that was just like, that was the vibe, that you're a dirty person if you masturbate.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I feel like no one wanted to talk about it in middle school.
Yeah, like, no, that was.
Well, I don't do it, but secretly everyone was just going home and like 20 times that night would be shooting loads onto their ceiling. That's how they make that popcorn ceiling, you know, where it looks like paint is dripping.
They get a bunch of fucking construction workers to jerk off.
All the fucking day laborers go in there and they just jerk off on the ceiling.
Shoot strings onto the ceiling.
Yeah, it comes out like silly strings because they've only been they're really dehydrated. So. Yeah. They
we get them real tired and thirsty. We dehydrate them for like 30
get in there,
days.
Jerk off.
Get in there, boys.
Go, no lube. Go in there.
No lube.
No lube. Get in there, fucking. Try it.
Fucking nasty. And then the fucking other experience. What was it? What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Shit. Oh yeah. So I didn't know that masturbate was like the word for jerk off. Like, it was just a foreign word to me, right? And at this point, I was friends with this person, Tommy, and they told me that word. And it was funny, right? Masturbate, hot, funny word.
They just said it to you.
They said, I can't remember how they brought it up, and I thought it was funny, and I knew I got a reaction out of it if I said it because it was funny, right? So I would say it all the time. It was towards the end of like probably 6th or 7th grade, and if this person ends up listening to this podcast, they're gonna know it's them. Because
it's like autistic behavior.
It is
just like this word gets people to laugh.
It gets a rouse out of people. So it was the last day of the year, mm-hmm. and everyone goes ahead, signs their yearbooks. Have fun at fucking summer when I see you. So I find this kid and I write his name, or I write my name in it, and then I write masturbate in all like giant letters across the page.
Take up the entire page.
Entire page and masturbate. And we laugh. I'm like, haha, funny masturbate word.
That I don't know what it means.
And we're all laughing, blah blah blah. And then I think, or maybe it wasn't the last day. It was like second last day, because then we go back to school the next day, mm-hmm. and the kid comes up to me. He's like, I showed my mom.
Wait, so did they also not know what it meant?
I guess not. I don't know, because he said he showed his mom, and his mom like laughed, and that was the end of it.
You just got a laugh out of a mom?
Well, they got a laugh out of her mom, and then I just never fucking spoke to this person again. It was like the school year ended. I never talked to them like ever again. So I don't know.
That story kind of trailed off. I thought
it really did.
Get in trouble.
No, because I don't know what it was. Like, I don't know what the word meant.
Word. That clearly is the key to your greatest comedy.
Yeah, just fucking
not knowing what it means and just like going around being like
throwing it around like.
Yeah, you know what? I use it like the.
Yeah.
I just say masturbate in place of the sometimes.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't sound right, but to me, it just fits.
It adds funny.
It adds
You get a couple giggles here and there. But, no, yeah, I mean, I'm really bad at telling stories. Like, I feel like a lot of my stories kind of trail off like that. I just have funny...
I thought that it was going to be more. I guess trail off is the wrong word. I thought that there was going to be more, because, like... I don't know.
I came in with the banger, the mom finds out, and then...
I thought that it was going to be like, really and then she came up to me and she was like, I'm going to sodomize you.
I was just very embarrassed. I was, like, embarrassed. I was like, I know it's a naughty word. Something that middle schoolers shouldn't be talking about.
If you knew it was bad, I guess then it's not as, like, autistic.
I just knew it was a naughty word.
Yeah. I don't know. I remember a couple of situations. One time, it's nothing to do with writing about jacking off in a fucking notebook or anything.
In a middle schooler's yearbook.
No, but I think it was middle school and it was a yearbook. It was like my 8th grade yearbook. And me and, Teddy and I think some other kid it was Tucker. And we fucking had it and we just took the yearbook and just defaced it. It was mine, and we were just writing on people's names and like drawing faces on people's pictures.
Yeah, no, was.
And it like ruined it. My mom found it. She's like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm like, "Ma, it's art. Look at it. It's funny."
Yeah, no.
I also got in trouble because I used to have a big whiteboard in my room. Yeah. That was like my wall. Yeah. Like the wall was a whiteboard.
The entire wall?
Well, like part of it. Yeah. It was kind of cool, but we had these big markers, and when people would come over, we just write shit on it. Mm-hmm. And like I remember one time, there was just swastikas all over it, and we all thought it was funny. I mean, it kind of was, but I just didn't get rid of them. And you know how if you leave dry erase on for a while, it just kind of fucking stays?
Yeah.
They were just there forever, and it took so long for like my dad to notice it. And he was like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Dude, I don't know. It's a swastika." Like maybe I drew it. I don't fucking know. What do you want from me?
I'm just a kid, man. We draw swastikas, you know.
It's really sort of it's another coming of age thing, being anti-Semitic in middle school and thinking
the life of a middle class child in fucking Massachusetts.
Yeah.
You have your phase where you're like edgy humor.
Edgy lasted for a very long time.
That was, I mean, probably for you. I mean, I remember I didn't even know. Edgy humor was basically just like Filthy Frank for me. That was just like...
That's basically, though. Filthy Frank was like top of the line shit. That was some primo filth.
Yeah. I mean, like, some of his stuff is kind of clever, like, looking back at it, but when you're a kid, you kind of just do it distastefully, and it's, like, fucking awful.
Well, yeah, obviously. But, like, that Filthy Frank was when we were, like, fucking 16. Or, like, 15, 16.
Are you serious?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
I remember...
The last Filthy Frank video, I think, was, like, 2015. I think that was the last one that came out. Like,
okay, so it wasn't... It was, like, late middle school then. Like, early high school.
It was early high school, really. He blew up in, like... When the fuck was Harlem Shake? That was 2012, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, from there to 2003 years.
Yeah.
That was his reign.
Yeah. That makes more sense. I was like, because I don't remember him being, like, a big part of high school for me, at least. I remember
I think that, for me, I think it definitely was. And, like, the early stuff that I used to put up on YouTube was just blatant rip-offs of, like, iDubbbz and Filthy Frank. And it was bad, too. It was, like, it's not
actually,
funny.
no, I kind of see that now. It's, like, started to fall off for me a little bit. Because, like, I can't remember the name of the video. But I remember Paul Nealon. I was in a group chat with. I just kind of like fucking said his whole name. Edit that out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But keep going.
Yeah. So I remember he sent a YouTube video to a group chat I was in. And
you think people are gonna listen 35 minutes into this fucking thing?
You're right. Probably not. But just fucking said his full name. He sent a video from like. I don't think his channel was even called Filthy Frank or anything yet. I don't know what it was called yet. But it was before, it was pre-TV Filthy Frank. He still had a pink suit. He was doing the pink suit shit.
Yeah.
And I thought it was the funniest fucking video ever. And he ended every video with like, what was it?
Let's get some pussy tonight.
Yeah.
That literally was on every video.
Yeah, no, I thought that was the funniest shit ever. Let's get some pussy tonight. It's like some fucking like
when he's right, he's right. When he's right, he's right.
Yeah, no, I thought that was funny as shit. I honestly probably just thought the fucking ending clip was hilarious, and it's
like
I was literally like at my grandparents' house watching it on the couch in the other room. The only room in the house that has Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Everyone else was like being an actual family and like sitting at the dinner table and laughing. And I was like huddled up in the like fucking the like office room of my grandparents' house, like watching. Let's get some pussy tonight. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
I mean, yeah, that era definitely was like.
It was influential. The whole YouTube group. We talked about this a couple days ago. But that whole group of kids who were trying out YouTube, including you and like
those other ones,
the other ones. It was like
it was bad.
It was bad.
I mean, we all were doing practically the same thing, just with different levels of competence and how far we want to take it.
Yeah.
They're like. Some of them were really just bad, like not bad in like it's problematic way. Just it was just not like, funny and not good.
Really,
and other ones were just like the furthest you could go. I feel like I was more on the side of being like just problematic. I mean, ego boost. I didn't think my shit was terrible.
No, I honestly don't think yours was bad quality-wise.
It definitely was. I had to get rid of a lot of the stuff I posted from like 2016. It was bad.
Yeah.
My YouTube page looks a lot different than it did now. There's still some stuff, but a lot of it I had to get rid of because it was like I look at it now and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. It like you could make it funny, but it was so unrefined and like raw, just like horny 16-year-old just wanting to like make something, fucking say this, I want to say these things. It's like, it's not funny. There's no thought behind it, really. I mean, there still isn't a lot of thought put behind it, but compared from then to now, it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more competent.
Once you get older, you can kind of like refine it and give it a little more like nuance to it, rather than just like kid. Like, you're a kid and you just like kind of say shit to say shit.
You just say something that you think is funny in the moment, and then probably 20 minutes from now, if you watch it again, it isn't. But all in one take, baby. No cuts.
No cuts. This is raw, baby. We're gritty on this podcast.
It sort of was artistic expression when I used to smash bottles and just really just go out of my way to just fit in an N-word every chance I could.
Jesus Christ.
Which, could be funny, but most of the time now it's like, nah, man, say it a different way.
Yeah.
Spell it.
Yeah,
spell it out.
Really fucking amps it up.
I honestly think the letter N is a lot more menacing and funny than the actual word. I find it way more funny than someone saying the full word. I think just going like a couple of N's hanging out. That's what this podcast is, a couple of N's hanging out.
No. It's like just as bad.
It's not as bad. It's funny. It's funny. Yeah, it's funny. I'm getting booed off of stage.
You're trying to
no, listen, hear me out. It's me, Mr. Paradise. You love me.
Oh, man.
I don't like this guy's van.
You don't like it?
I don't like his van. He's driving too slow.
It's just a van. That is definitely like a really shitty business van that he like, either that or it's like a child van.
Yeah, it was sort of a
he just put like a very like small
we're sort
sticker
of
like half-assedly like
this is our state-of-the-art recording booth studio. It's mobile. It's a dirty water mobile.
Dirty water mobile.
Yeah.
This is the what are we gonna call
studio.
This is the mobile studio.
Yeah.
Does she need a name? This is
know.
for when dirty water gets mobile.
You think of a fucking name.
I can't think of names. You're the whole person who made.
You thought
this.
of "Come Suck Balls." I thought that was a pretty good runner-up for the podcast name. That's sort of like the secret name. You know?
That's the secret name of the podcast.
It's the dirty water iceberg. We're already making it.
Tip of the iceberg, dirty water. Deeper you go, you get fucking come suck balls.
It's like third tier down. It's like this was one of the original names they thought of.
For the listeners, it's not just COME. It's CUM suck balls.
Yeah.
But it's like a double entendre, you know, because it's like,
well, yeah. I tell him. I says, suck my balls. I say, why don't you come suck my balls? And when I say that, I mean, come, ejaculate, suck my balls.
Yes,
I want you to come suck them.
I want you to come suck them.
Listen, AJ, we're not being clippable right now. We got to be clippable. That's how he spread.
Throw in the buzzwords. Throw in the
buzzwords. You gotta have more bits. This is not a bit show. We're not being a bit show, all right? We're not trying to steal ideas.
We're gonna be the bit show.
We're pretty much just like diet come town.
Oh God.
It's like, I was thinking about this. This made me crack up the other day. I was driving around. I was like, this podcast. And I just thought of it. I was thinking of like someone trying to advertise, and it's like, it's Cumtown for Gen Z. And I was like, oh no, it's so disgusting.
God,
it's the Gen Z Cumtown.
We're just fucking riding on the coattails.
I'm riding
residual,
on the coattails.
Residual.
It's not even riding on the coattails. It's just absorbing and regurgitating. But just the amount of effort that they put in, like minus.
We're like a
200%. It's just worse.
It's just bad.
It's for when they don't post. They only post twice a week. Hey, we post, an off day, so you get another one. We'll be a secondary podcast.
Jesus.
No, we're your main one. Come here now.
The expectations for this thing are really...
You gotta start low and keep them there. We're not trying to win people over, we're trying to whittle them down to stay. It's really just trying to get people
breaking
to be like,
down these people.
I guess I'll listen.
I'll fucking settle for this piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking, it's gonna be a tsunami of the podcast. I'm telling you. Big word right here. 3 times I've said it now. It's gonna be a tsunami.
Remember that word, tsunami.
Put it on the iceberg. Right?
Put it on the iceberg.
The iceberg, I want it to have 400 tiers. And the bottom one has to be the most, like, minute shit ever. Like, the first time they mentioned racism. No, that would be like the top of it.
Yeah, no, that would be...
The bottom would be like, how many times they use the word pterodactyl. Some dumb shit like that.
There's levels to this shit, man. You're not a real fan if you don't remember pterodactyl.
Yeah, you're not a real fan if you didn't remember the first and only episode of Dirty Water Podcast.
Fucking, like, 50... How far are we even in? We're at least 30 minutes.
This is Pat. We're at, like, let's see what we're doing. Let's see what we're doing for time, people. About 40 minutes in.
All right, 40 minutes in, pterodactyl.
I already said it once. That's twice.
No.
Well, that's just first use was I took it. First,
yeah.
And top of the tier would just definitely be a AJ Baby, and then Mr. Paradise, sort of the nickname.
AJ Baby.
The baby of the show,
baby,
AJ.
I'm so baby.
I'm so baby. No, what you are is a fucking idiot.
God.
What a...
So this is what it's like, huh?
Well, now that I looked at the time, my brain is starting to burn itself out. I fucked myself up.
Yeah, we kind of disturbed the
clock.
flow. We disturbed the flow.
Let's do some observational comedy.
Hey, look at that car.
Look at that banner. Let's make a joke about that.
No.
Right, so I think it's pretty relevant. It's something to do with lives.
Yeah. It's relevant?
It's relevant. Things matter.
Politics podcast.
It's not a political podcast.
Not at all.
What do you think we could get out of Black Lives Matter? Anything?
Can we squeeze anything funny out of that?
Any funny?
Come on. Get something quick.
Think of something.
Black Lives Matter. They matter. Yeah. I can't get anything.
You are teetering. You're stammering and stammering. It's gonna end up getting you can. It's gonna be a solo podcast for me only. The politically correct. They sort of call me. They call me the hero of politics. Actually, yeah. I'm sort of the. They call me the equalizer. I'm a soldier of fortune. I have no bounds or no ties to one side.
God.
I ping pong. I play ping pong.
Ping pong of politics.
Don't call me that. It's racist. You're being racist towards Chinese people. That was racist towards China. Mark it down the iceberg. It's being racist towards Chinese people.
That's not even.
See, AJ on the office.
We're not making it. You're not even Chinese. You're not even.
I didn't say I was Chinese. Listen, I'm defending.
You said that's racist.
Yeah.
Against Chinese.
Well, I can say something's racist, can I? Am I not allowed to say that something is racist?
Saying something is the ping pong of politics.
No, I didn't say I'm the ping pong.
You brought up China.
No, I didn't. No, I brought up China. No, I didn't.
You said China. I heard China. I heard China.
No, I said ping pong, and you said you're the ping pong of politics. I don't even know what the fuck I said.
You said you're the equalizer.
I did say that. That's a cool name. I keep that.
That's a second nickname.
I got a lot of nicknames.
Mr. Paradise,
Mr.
Equalizer, fucking horse, stoic horse. No.
Yes,
No,
you brought this up. This could be literally. We could have been arguing about this for fucking 40 minutes. I am the stoic horse.
You are not the stoic horse,
and you are the pig. You're the pig of the show.
I'm not the pig of the show.
Okay, so iceberg, write it down. On the iceberg, AJ's the pig of the show.
Where is this on the iceberg?
It'd probably be top tier. It's the first episode. Stop fucking with this.
I can't. I'm getting fidgety. I'm gonna open the door.
Drink some water. Come on, drink a little water. Cool down. Yeah, I brought water. I supply my employees with water. You're my employee, I guess, not a co-host. You just got deranged.
Yeah, no. It started off co-host, and now it's fucking word vomiter.
I said employee, you said word vomiter. That's your own title. You can have that title, I guess. Look at this.
I'm not even good at vomiting words. I'm fucking...
You're good at vomiting. Right? Are you? I don't know. Are you afraid of vomiting?
I'm not afraid of vomiting, but
obviously,
it's definitely not a good feeling.
Well, yeah, obviously it's not like a good thing to do. It's not fun.
Shit fucking sucks.
Well, especially when you're like sober and you just get sick. That's not fun.
Yeah. I'd
much rather be sick out of my ass than out of my mouth.
Sick out of your ass than your mouth?
Yeah, like
I get that.
Like shit my brains out.
Even when it's coming out, like when you got the bubble guts, it sucks.
Yeah.
But when you're on the toilet and there's no, judgment, it's just you and the bowl.
Yeah.
You just let it fly. That's a great feeling.
I think it's kind of gross, but whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. We talked about cum already. One time, I think it was back when I was living in Boston in my hotel room. Mm-hmm. That sounds like I was homeless. But when I was living in my hotel room, I had gotten sick because of something. I ate something, and I was like shitting my brains out. And I remember I did an absolute, like, no way to fucking shake it. I did a fucking paint job on this toilet. I remember I lifted the seats up and I had to clean the seat. It, like, I don't know what happened, but when it left my ass, it must have just expanded exponentially. Because it was bad.
It was like sticking your thumb on a hose.
Yeah, pretty much it was like that, because it was hitting the edges like that. And I was like, how the fuck did it do this?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, there was a really weird joke that me and my brothers are strange people.
I know.
I love them.
I've seen the way that I've seen the way they've typed messages to people. They call them fools, and like you're being very foolish right now.
But we had like a whole language growing up.
You did that?
We didn't like. It wasn't like, oh yeah, let's make a language and like we'll have the sibling cool language thing. It was just like my strange little siblings coming up with like weird words for things and like just also having like weird inside jokes. Like my brother,
an inside joke is one thing, but isn't the whole sibling makes language? Isn't that to literally just make a word for another word? That's like a random thing that's like a and that means like pussy.
It was like, I don't know. It was even words that like don't necessarily have a consistent meaning. Mm-hmm. It's just like a word that you can kind of like throw in there. And
do you have an example for the class or what?
Maybe for another episode.
Do you not remember or like?
Well, like they're weird and
okay. They're weird. What is it? Just give me one. Give me a taste. Give the listeners a taste of one, and we'll save the rest for another time.
Ranch. What do you think of that one?
Oh, I guess I could guess what it is. Ranch.
Yeah.
Is it like something smells bad?
I mean, I guess the word kind of does speak for itself. It's like ass. Like,
okay.
Ranch. You're a ranch. You're an ass.
Oh, so it's the word ass.
Basically, but like, it's also like your range. Like it's like a descriptor. Well, I mean, it's a noun. It's
you could put ass in that context.
I guess you're right.
Like your ass. That's like when you're fucking playing Fortnite with the bros and jerking off. You go, your ass, bro, your ass. You call them ass, I guess. I don't know. Range. It's a good word, you know.
Right? Yeah. No. It kind of like
it's not bad.
It's got its like thing. Range. You know?
I guess that makes sense then. I see what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever did that with my sister.
Yeah, no.
I don't think so.
My brothers are strange people.
Yeah.
Like what I was leaping off the diarrhea thing because.
Did you have one for diarrhea?
It wasn't a word for diarrhea. Well, I guess it kind of was. Like, for some reason, whenever my brother, either he was having diarrhea a lot or it was just like a joke that we started making up, but we talked about orange diarrhea a lot. And it turned into orange dye.
Dye.
Yeah. So like,
baby.
Dude, like I just ate so much food and had orange dye in the bath. That just became the substitute for shit, basically. Like orange dye.
That is something, I guess.
So either my brother had fucking like IBS issues and was having fucking orange diarrhea all the time.
I hate it when I got orange dye, bro. Sucks. Shit sucks, dude. But, just ranch. I'm using it now. I'll start using it.
Ranch and orange dye.
I'm claiming the word.
Oh man, it's strange and like. Now I'm trying to like disassociate from it because they also use. I guess I'll say some of the other ones. They say like Bada, which is like almost like a pet name for our dog, but like.
Does it mean dog?
No, it doesn't mean dog. It's just like almost like cute nickname for our dog that he's evolved into like referring into like family members.
Really?
Yes.
So like would you call your grandfather Bada?
No. It's strictly just within like
immediate family,
and like okay. I don't use it because I hate it. It's very like cutesy
baby talk.
Baby talk.
Love baby talk because you're a stupid fucking baby.
I don't like baby talk at all.
Your orange dye.
Oh man, you're gonna be on there.
I also want an iceberg for every episode, so every joke that's made, put on a fucking iceberg. I've been watching a lot of iceberg videos.
Yeah. You're on an iceberg fucking hook. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's just like my mom calls us Bada. My brother Matthew calls people Bada. I hate it. It's just like, hey Bada. I'm like, ugh.
I guess I wouldn't really like that either. I mean,
yeah, no, it's too cutesy for me.
For like a fucking dog.
Give me the orange dye and the fucking range.
I want the orange dyes and the fucking range. I want those. I want the ones that are about shitting.
Exactly.
I want the shit words. I want ones that are fucking. You know that I'm gonna fucking shit.
And that's not even like my first. I guess it is my first experience, but like in elementary school, my friends and I like tried to have code words for curse words, and we got in trouble for it. Have I even told you about it?
I mean, probably. I don't know if I ever did that in like school. Yeah, I feel like most of the time we just said stuff around people. It was like the fucking mob where you knew you could swear around, and then if someone else swore around you, you could just go and get them in trouble because you act like they're saying a bad word.
They said a bad word.
I remember one of the times there's this kid that me and a friend of mine didn't like, and we were just hanging out on the playground.
Baiting him into cursing so you can fucking rat him out?
We didn't bait him into it. I think it was just, he was doing some shit, and he said fuck. Uh-huh. And I remember, like, I think it was with Teddy, and we like looked at each other and knew that we could get him in trouble after he said it, and it was a bad word, and like it was at a point where we were not saying fuck yet, but this kid said it, so it was like a fucking movie scene where we hopped on a fucking bike, or I got on my bike and was sprinting towards like the kid's parents, and like just screamed. I was like, he said the F word. Trying to get this motherfucker in trouble because we just didn't like him. It was like some just like, I don't like you, so I'm gonna fucking end your career.
Fucking make your life miserable
for like 20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah. You fucking have your indoor.
But like, yeah.
I
don't know.
It was just like, because it wasn't even, I don't know. Ours wasn't even like clever. I guess it was just like, we were cursing, like, but it was just stupid because we had like. The only one I know I can like solidly remember was fucking watermelon. We said watermelon in place of bitch. And
this is all also reminiscent of just some autistic type behavior.
Man, I was just fucking.
You just water the plants with a dog
fucking
bowl.
Fucking nasty dog bowl. Fucking dog spittle.
What was this place? Pinnacle Residential Properties. We just doxed this place. Oops.
Fucking for anyone who listens to this,
if you made it
years from now, if we made it far and someone like goes into this podcast,
if you decide to listen 50 minutes into this fucking thing, okay, keep going.
That's basically what would. They just know where we are.
I mean, they are already generally kind of know where we are.
The immediate base of people that are going to listen to this
absolutely know where we are. Maybe they'll dox us. They'll get us in trouble. Okay, old lady. They're going to fucking cross, whatever.
I was talking about this podcast the other day with one of my college friends. I was like, I really, I want to do it.
Oh, you really want to do it, but every time I get brought up...
Well, yeah, because I was, like, anxious about it. I'm, like, anxious about things where, like, if I don't have a good confidence in it or my, like, ability to do it, then, like, I'll pull it off.
This is what it is. We're fucking talking about nothing.
Yeah, no, I was worried I'd be, like, fucking stupid and, like, not know how to fucking...
Talk?
And, like, just fucking be silent.
No, it's not
not
like
be able
it's
to
not like
ramble
it's not
off
like
any stupid fucking funny things.
I'm not like interviewing you. You're just talking.
Yeah, I know. That's
literally
the
the
thing.
whole. The only reason that this would work is because it's just supposed to be a casual thing.
Yeah, no.
That's I feel like that's taking it back to what I said at the fucking start with like a journalism podcast. Who the fuck wants to listen to that? That's some like super formal, boring shit.
Yeah.
That's like a presentation.
Yeah.
Where a podcast really, I think it's better if it's just like some fucking people talking and acting like friends for all the retards that don't have friends.
You're back on my point. I was like, this is for the loners.
Yeah,
We're having a car ride, and you're sitting in the back, buddy.
Nope. No. If people some of these people will try to be our friends and either hate us or we would not like them, I'm sure. There's some people that I'm certain would be like, oh, they're gonna be my best friends if I meet them. I'm gonna say a bit to them, and not. We're both just gonna be like, what are you even talking about? They're gonna be like, remember the iceberg thing? And I'm gonna be like, what? What are you talking about?
We're inviting people into.
We're inviting sociopaths. This podcast is over. I'm sending a VHS recording of this to a local mental institution to try and get some fans.
Jesus Christ. Some real fucking sickos.
Yeah.
Like that guy.
He's going to college. He's gonna try and chat up some ladies in August.
Definitely like no one fucking there. What were we talking about before calling everyone loners again? And
you were gonna say something about talking to your college friend about the show.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was basically just like anxious for this for some reason. I was like, I don't want to like have nothing to talk about and feel like I gotta.
I haven't had anything to talk about this whole goddamn.
No, honestly, yeah, no, we've kind of just been like talking about stupid shit the entire time.
That's sort of the ideal goal.
The ideal goal is to talk about random shit.
Well, they got the train running again.
Oh, yeah, they got the train.
Yeah, sorry, that's my autism flaring up. I saw a train. I went, oh, look at it.
Oh, train's moving again.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool train.
Yeah, nice train. Really, honestly. We're not going down this train. I'm not gonna start talking about fucking trains.
We're not doing train bits now?
We're not doing train bits. I don't have enough material for train bits.
Oh, that's fine. You don't need any. Look at that. That's an hour, folks.
Oh yeah, wrap it up. We're done.
Listen,
here.
If you want more, you gotta wait till the next one.
You gotta wait till the next one.
Anyway, to see you. 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 Anyway, to see you.